Welcome. I'm Dr. Brown. In this video, I'm going to discuss insulin resistance, what it is, and how it happens. I'd like to ask you a few questions to start. Does this perhaps sound familiar? Mid-afternoon sluggishness and fatigue, brain fog and poor memory? Maybe putting on some excess weight around your waist? Or maybe you've been told by your doctor that you have a little bit of high blood pressure. Well, lately, I've been discussing metabolic health along with metabolic dysfunction quite a bit. These types of health issues involve metabolism and energy. While in the majority of metabolic dysfunctions, there is an issue and an element of insulin resistance. This is why fatigue and brain fog are common signs of insulin resistance. And the sooner you know, the sooner you can take the proven steps necessary to reverse and eliminate it. The National Cholesterol Education Program Adult Treatment Panel 3 National Survey data revealed that insulin resistance affects about 24% of US adults over the age of 20. So just what is insulin resistance? Well, simply stated, it's a situation in which the cells of the body, particularly the muscle, liver, and fat cells, become desensitized to insulin and are no longer able to receive glucose from the blood for energy production. There's that word energy again. It is insulin's job to carry the glucose to the cells and then acts as a key to allow the glucose to enter the cell. This desensitization of the cells to insulin often happens because of a high sugar and high carbohydrate diet, where the body is continually and constantly bombarded by sugars and more sugar than the cells can use for energy production. When this happens, the amount of sugar circulating in the blood increases, therefore forcing and putting pressure on the pancreas to send more insulin into the blood to attempt to do the job. It is now well established that this overload can eventually burn out the pancreas completely and lead to prediabetes and ultimately type 2 diabetes, which can lead to a number of additional chronic conditions, most of them affecting the cardiovascular system. There are 3 types of insulin resistance. One is the acquired type, that's the most common. Then there's a genetic, less common but present, and 3 is a mixed variety. So I want to take this opportunity to address the genetic component for a moment. When we hear about something being genetic, we have come to think of it as like an unchangeable thing, as if etched in stone. Well, the good news is that we now know this to not be true. Just because your father, mother, or siblings may have insulin resistance or even diabetes does not mean that you are absolutely destined to suffer as well. Through some simple, healthy lifestyle changes, we can, in a sense, override our genes and avoid insulin resistance altogether. Eliminating insulin resistance is relatively simple, yet requires a high level of commitment. I'll discuss the lifestyle factors in my next video. So until then, stay well and thank you for listening.